Everyone, welcome to this class. See, it's like this was the plan for VDM. They thought say people who don't know their history, that they don't know where they go or where they are. These all things, from my calculation, it be like this type of things where it happen to these 4 journalists because they publish something against this man, the head of GTBank that time. Because they enjoyed punishing these ones, it's like they wanted to repeat it on VDM. Unfortunately, because of the fan base of Very Dark Man, it's like the team might not take this part. So I invite you to this class to look at this history to see where I was taking this matter was going, which they might still pursue stubbornly if they don't care about the revolts of the Nigeria people. Make we see. This article by this man, Chidi Odikalu, okay? He said Nigerians can punish GTBank for copying El-Rufai tactics to crush journalist activists. Nigeria can. That is what is going on now. At that time, when he wrote this, these guys were incarcerated. We will talk for this class, okay? Some people are assuming now that it is not GTBank that asked them to arrest Very Dark Man. Make we see something. According to the first thing, what we don't see concerning this matter, now Cyberstalking, okay? This one means say cyber, online, whatever you talk against somebody, something against, but you use online to do cyber stalking. You go agree with me, say, before he was arrested, the previous day before he was arrested, Very Dark Man thought say that they debit in mama account for loan when mama never take, allegedly. Say, that was the reason why they use GTBank. Say, tomorrow I dey go there with my mother.
Alright, so GTBank, yesterday, salary was paid. Now, instead of my mother to be happy that she received her salary after 30 days of working, my mother came back home crying like a baby. My mother, the one who born me, she came back home crying. So what happened? My younger sister sent me this voice note yesterday.
Bramatis, good evening. Again, what I want to tell you. Since early this year, any money enter mommy account, GTBank they carry am. They say she collect loan and she no collect any loan. They come out her money, they come out her money, they come out her money. Now today, mommy come house and she just enter house now. She know she look like she won't even cry. She know they okay. She still they pay her salary today and GTB carry everything. They only 3K for her and she no ever go collect loan from them. She no know who collect loan with her phone, but they just they collect her money. Now person work for 30 days, they pay her una collect the money. She don't go the bank tire. So I don't know if you get anybody for GTBank. If you help us look into this issue because you don't turn to another thing, I beg.
Now, you see how this life be. And they fight for people up and down. I don't even know say that they even cheat my own mother for house. And she refused to talk. Since the beginning of this year, that GTBank have been splitting her salary into half. That she's owing money, that she collected loan. Say, I did not collect loan. And she has been going into different GTBanks to explain, I did not take loan from you guys. Then GTBank is telling her that somebody used your NIN. GTBank, who is the somebody that used her NIN? Mind you, if my mama they cry, just don't say a lot of people they cry. I remember vividly, Sean Kuti, one day Sean Kuti called me the verse for phone. Say GTBank that thief. Say that they removed dollar from his dollar account. And that you bring his bank statement and he's sure of what he was saying. Say they went as far to take $500, $300, they were just removing money. Now you don't command my mama's salary now. This now woman say she dey work 30 days. My mother likes to carry her own money when she say she don't work. You don't command the money. Say somebody used the NIN. Who is this somebody? Are you not supposed to be the one to secure the account? If somebody, they use somebody NIN. You know they do verification. Don't you check BVN to see if the face match? So you just command my mama's salary like that. So if to say I know they give my mama small thing now, how my mama for day, if I don't frustrate her, maybe if I don't give the old woman BP. Like I said, if my own mother they go through this one, a lot of people when they use GTBank too go they cry. A lot of people when they use GTBank go they cry. A lot of people. This is not fair. GTBank, and that is why I don't use GTBank. GTBank, I swear to God, this is the reason why I don't use GTBank. GTBank before, it is very porous. That's number one. GTBank is so porous. You feel just say they don't remove money for your account. You don't put to my mother before, and I don't know. Now when they tell them, I used verse yesterday. I said, make she go meet them because I told my sister, I said she should go back to her office and tell them that they should change her salary account. If they don't want to change it, she should resign. Let me pay her the salary. But my mother no go want to resign. That's another problem. Because it involves children, and children she dey teach. And all these people, all these women where they teach children for secondary school, primary school, they get bond with children. It's not even about the money again for them. It's not even money for them. So she cannot resign. That's why they say schools, they get old teachers. Because they don't get bond with those children. They are bonded with them. Those children make them happy. So she cannot even resign and leave the job. So GTBank, I beg. Tomorrow, I carry my mama, they come. I be when this holiday they finish, I carry my mama by myself, they come. You should just fix that account and refund that money. We no one problem. We no one problem. I don't want to give problem. I don't say because of your mama. I know they do. Just as you take the remove that money, all those money you calculate it, you refund us our money. Or you provide the person that use that account, that NIN to collect loan. You go pay my mama. And the person will use that NIN. You provide the person. Let's know who you transfer that money to. Which account did you credit for the loan? Let's know. I want to know the account that you credited for that loan. You better don't play. Else you're going to learn and you will learn the hard way.
Okay? If very dark man talk like that day, the following day, they call arrest him. Whether inside or outside, that one no concern us. Next, the only thing we are seeing, they say, now this crime, he committed against humanity. Let me put it like that. They say, now this crime he committed. I want to ask you, what did very dark man talk? If no be GTBank, roll this thing against very dark man, why they never make official statement? We remember Access Bank's case. Now wicked, that one for put too. They drop a press statement saying they don't have that woman's money. Abi? Since on Friday, GTBank has not released any official statement. The only thing we saw was CCTV. This CCTV, anybody can release it. It's not official. It's official if there is a statement from their official desk addressing the public. This one was just a linked CCTV video, okay? No official statement, no denial. People, they withdraw money like this. Una never make official statement. We dey see say people, they destroy their ATM cards. They never make official statement. Me, I dey believe say they can't withdraw it now. Or they cannot say we did it, institute the arrest. Because very dark man would not see who asks EFCC to arrest him. Otherwise, I can't imagine I am the owner of that organization. Till they go on like this, I never make any statement. They wait till Monday. I don't think so. So therefore, let's for now establish that now because of waiting in talk online, now I make EFCC call arrest him. Because they don't show him arrest warrant. That warrant talk about cyberstalking. Again, people are asking, cyberstalking, is it one of the responsibilities of EFCC? Now they suppose arrest person or na police. Because that one na police work. When they call carry EFCC come cyberstalking. People call the talk say now because he talk about money, finance. And now online he talk the matter cyber. Say because of the intersection between these two, EFCC call me. Me, professionally, it no make sense because cyberstalking na cyberstalking. If somebody cyberstalk EFCC can ask police to go arrest the person. It's like EFCC has a case against Mr. A. They can't assume the position of a judge. No, they go still carry the person go court because they don't have right to judge any matter. That is the work of a judge. The person where they take care of cyberstalking now police. EFCC come bring paper say this paper, as you can see, now cyberstalking we arrest you for. Me, acting as EFCC arresting you on cyberstalking. The Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria no give me that power to arrest you at EFCC. So people call the allege now say, now because very dark man don dey wipe EFCC recently say, you are the most corrupt organization, you are this, all those allegations where they blast them. People are now thinking, it be like say, when they see say very dark man made that statement, say if they go bank tomorrow, there was arrangement, a power broker say abeg o, police make una allow us carry this one. Who can allow us? We get some things we were asked before. You get the point now. There are some things. If the person say anything where they happen for inside ESCC, allegedly say he get people where they give out the information. We get many things we were asked. I beg. This is the opportunity for us to carry him. Now that one people got the take now. Why am I talking about all this? To establish that this Cyberstalking, I don't see any reason why ESCC should come in. The only thing that is giving some supporters or at the VDM's voices mouth to talk now be say now financial matter, debit, online, the intercession, not be only money matter he talk, like he talk up for street. You know be say he just use internet without talking about an organization. But because there's interaction, that is why ESC comes in. So because of this money matter, now it make ESC they add the matter. Economic and financial crimes. Financial crimes. Is this a financial crime? So if ESC now say, oh, it's not GTBank that asks us to arrest very dark man. How manage that you are coming into Cyberstalking matter? What we say? Now fully police matter. The only thing where they give the things more leg, now say, now money matter he complain about online. Now they give ESCC small voice to say we arrest them concerning Cyberstalking. You get the point now. So having said this, we are going to establish now that this thing, for now, allegedly say this Cyberstalking is coming from the statement he made the previous day concerning GTBank. Okay? I haven't established that because tomorrow we know all those issues ahead. I haven't established that. We could go see history. We did not first happen. Because if you go online, the only bank we are those see online, I said to Nigeria banks that have arrested anybody on Cyberstalking. Now, only this bank I never see. He say Access Bank arrested very dark man last time. They go also do online. They no arrest. Now only GTBank don't do one. Okay? Let's go back to the protest of Chidi or the Kalu. Okay? Now let's continue. Because we need to establish where this arrest is coming from. Then we relate it to what has happened before to see the probable things what they want to do against very dark man. As you can see, this is one of the journalists. Now, police arrested him that time for Lagos. Here they say conspiracy and cyberbullying. The same thing with this journalist. The same thing with this journalist. The same thing with this journalist. 4 of them. Okay? Now, make we continue. Make we see charges against this journalist. When they arrested them, initially, these were the only 2 charges. And they go somewhere. September 27, 2024. The first one was Cyberstalking. Okay? Publishing false statements about Segun Agbaje to insult and intimidate him, violating section 24(1)(b) of the Cyber Crimes Prohibition, Prevention, etc. Act 2015. The next one, false publications, disseminating misleading information to cause annoyance or anxiety, also under section 24(1)(b). Now only these 2 they drop. It be like say when they drop these 2, they analyze. They say this one is not enough to really hold this guy strong for inside lockup. Now they increase them to 10. They call Ahmed down when they come court after that first time. You see they adjourn the matter. When they come October 14, 2024, these were the new charges. They call Ahmed to conspiracy, collaborating to commit cyber crimes against GTCO, Agbaje, and the CBN, under section 27(1)(a) and (b) of the Cyber Crimes Act. The next one was Cyberstalking, sending false messages to insult, intimidate, or cause anxiety to Agbaje, under section 24(1)(b). The next one was false and misleading publications. Okay? Publishing false claims to harm GTCO's reputation and the Nigeria banking system under this section. What am I saying? All these things you see so, they can also repeat it on VDM. All these things say to intimidate the bank, to cause havoc on the bank, to shake their share, to make them lose customer. That is why you made that statement. These are possible things where they feel right. If you don't know where they come from, you no go know where they go. Remember that statement. More will continue. Extortion. Using false publication to extort GT Code Order Section 24(2)(c). Threats and criminal intimidation. Causing fear or ill through publications. Order Section 24(1)(b). Remember, all these journalists, they wrote these things independently from what they had. I know what talk and go online go read. No be say they combine together right time. Causing financial losses. See? If you talk say you cause financial losses from wetin you talk, Mr. VDM. Publishing false claims. False claims. Say they dey debit your mama, therefore use am against VDM. If they go still continue. After establishing that there's likelihood that this is coming from GTBank. Okay? To reduce GT Co's share prices and market value. Order Section 24(2)(c). Remember, when they published this thing, this was not the intention. When Very Dark Man talk that thing, for instance, this is not the intention. They go come talk and say, this is the intention. To cause the share to drop, market value. Possible things where it happen. Another one, fraudulent false accounting. Engaging in false financial claims. I don't know what is the right to. Order Section 408 of the Criminal Code Act. Fraudulent dealings. Also to defraud GT Code. Remember, say they don't do any yahoo against the bank or steal any money, but for that publication alone, now all this is they come from, so they don't upgrade them. Order Section 422 of the Criminal Code Act. They go pile up the charges against person. Now you will come know how you walk come out your head. If the first one don't catch you, the second one might catch you. Now so they do one. Get the point now. If they won't punish you. Criminal defamation. Defaming Agbaje and GT Co. Order Section 507 of the Criminal Code Act. Challenging regulatory authority. Undermining the CBN's oversight by questioning GT Co's audited statement. Order Section 24(2)(c). You don't see the thing where they upgrade from 2 cyberstalking, false publication, to 10 heavy cases against those 4 journalists. Now this thing for Apple to VDM, he say it no be VDM, it's another person. Or maybe they don't know who they fight. You will call us how they suffer. That way they publish, when they talk online, what did they suffer put? Now we will see for yourself. Okay? This thing started September 2024 to March this year. Arrest and initial detention. The first thing where they suffer. Arrest by Special Fraud Unit, PSFU, Lagos. September this 2024 based on GTCO petition. Okay? Next, head in PSFU custody, Ikoyi, for interrogation. VDM is undergoing interrogation, Abi, in ESCC because they say his friend, they interrogate him that time. You get the point now. Okay, let's continue. Next one, remand in Ikoyi Correctional Center. Just to summarize everything where happened to them. Ordered by Justice Ayokule Faji, September 27, 2024 to March 30, 2025. They spent 6 months detained pending bail, criticized as excessive by Committee to Protect Journalists. This body of journalists thought say these are too excessive for a publication. Okay? We'll continue. Bail deniers denied November 13 to 14, 2024 due to serious charges up to 14 years and ages proud charges. Another denier. September 14, 2024, citing same reasons. Their lawyer called apply for bail again. They still deny. Okay? Seen as punitive. They see all this as to punish them by the powerful in the society. Let's continue. Accelerated trial order. Ordered by Justice Faji, November 24, to speed up proceedings. Increased legal pressure with frequent court appearances. While this thing was going on, people call the react, especially journalists. They call the right. Now what tell you for yes, so that you go understand what did they go on now, okay? So this one now will carry us back to this one. Now worry so. Just prepare some parts, okay? Remember the title says, Nigerians can punish GTBank for copying El-Rufai tactics to crush journalists and activists. They say El-Rufai, he dey crush activists and journalists well. Na Chidi talk am. He can't give one instance of a guy that was adopted. They carry him to court. The way they judge the matter in kangaroo form. Say, the process, the girl where talk say, they don't measure the case. Say the case no get number. Just to establish say, the person no appear for court to issue arrest warrant. He can't talk all those things. Even about himself, how he was adopted. Other journalists, how they were adopted. If you go read them, now December 29th, 2024, now he dropped this article. Why they explain those ones? Because I don't worry those ones. I won't go straight to the point concerning this matter. How GTBank, according to him, allegedly they copy El-Rufai style. Okay? This is what he said. The one where I cut up before this paragraph, he said, if you go read down, this case is the perfect description for what is happening in an ongoing case involving the prosecution of Precious Eze, Olawale Oluwarutimi, Roland Olunoshuwa, and Shehu Odulami before the Lagos Division of the Federal High Court. Okay? The accused are all bloggers who run different platforms as citizen journalists or aggregators. Okay? He continued. He thought say on September 19, 2024, Country Hill, a law firm acting on behalf of Guarantee Trust OD Company, GTCO, and its CEO, Segun Agbaje, wrote a petition against the accused over purported act of cyberbullying, criminal extortion, and conduct likely to cause a breach of public peace arising reportedly from material published on their blogs about Guarantee Trust Bank, GTBank. Okay? Importantly, the complaint omitted any mention of the sums that any suspect allegedly extorted or sought. Meaning, una talk say they use the publication to extort money from you. He can turn and say, if not true, why una not talk the amount of money where they demand or where they extorted from you? It's like, if you don't give us money, we go publish this. Because we don't give that money, that was why they publish it. He said, no, it's not true. Una for measure the amount of money where they demand for the matter. Let's continue. A subsequent investigation by the police showed clearly that the suspects had voluntarily pulled down the publications they complained of upon the material being brought to their attention by intermediaries. Acting on this petition, nevertheless, the police promptly arrested and detained these two journalists, both of whom have been held in pretrial custody since then. Why he was writing this? By the date you read this, they would have been in pretrial custody over 91 days. That is more than double the maximum duration of 42 days. Pretrial, maximum duration, and 42 days. They no buy person. You can't make them 91 days, okay? Of pretrial custody allowed by the Administration of Criminal Justice Act. Follow the Constitution. This one una do to them so, for whatever reason, na punishment una dey punish them because of people that are involved, because of the big man that is involved. Now we dey talk for here so. Michael Abu, the Chief Superintendent of Police, CSP, who led the investigation into GTBank's petition, wrote in his report of September 23rd, 2024, concerning Precious Eze and Olawale Olarutimi that these type of people be used as scapegoats. Scapegoats. When you use person as scapegoat, your intention is not to follow the Constitution. Okay? If na Constitution, not like scapegoat, that means you are going to use your own personal discretion and you are not a judge. Remember the 91 days instead of 42. That is part of it. Okay? On October 14, the police rearranged them. 10 days later, the amended charges filed against them included 6 counts of cyberbullying and 2 each of conspiracy and extortion. Say it was after that they upgraded them to severe crimes wey be say e no dey related to wetin dey do. Na im dey allege so. Okay? GTBank secured the fiat of the Inspector General of Police to instruct a high-power team of 10 lawyers, including 3 senior advocates of Nigeria, SANS. This is a classic example of oppressive elites. People wey get money, they oppress the poor, capturing the criminal process for destructive purposes against poor citizens. If you are poor, your papa no get money, you fit go through this punishment in the hands of person wey get money. Okay? Unless your partner Dangote, now they go follow the rules for you. And we have more poor people in the society than rich people. You get the point now. Okay? History. Okay? Until now, the people who orchestrated these travesties and their judicial and legal code travelers have enjoyed earthly impunity. This act, what I do against these 4 journalists. Judges like Malog, that is the one where you talk about El-Rufai, whatever, before this one where I read, so if you go read that one, made this possible because if one person do it for Edo, another one go do it for Delta. If another one do it for Delta, another one go do it for Sokoto. Before you know it, it could be normal things in the society. Everybody will do it. The one lesson, however, of the Dele Farotimi case is that citizens now have the wherewithal, such as social media, to make this kind of perversion of the legal and criminal process costly for those who orchestrate them. Like what did they go on now? Go to TikTok. People are breaking cards. I'm withdrawing my money. I'm closing my account. Okay, let's continue. Finally, Chidi right. In the case of Precious Eze and Olawale Olarotimi, that should be even more so, given that the travesty is procured at the instance of a commercial and a corporate actor, aka GTCO, allegedly by Chidi. Okay? We are both citizens, he's talking to you now, and customers of the corporation, of the actor who procured this against these people. Because the process was abnormal. In this dual capacity, as citizens and customers of such corporation, we have the muscle to resist the determined conspiracy of politicians and corporations who seek to muscle and destroy informed and responsible civics, North Korea patterns. We must not allow Nigeria to enter this North Korea pattern that is sweetening the elite, that is sweetening them because they have left the poverty line, migrated out of the middle class. They are now among the elites, trying to muscle and destroy informed and responsible civics. It is not too late for GTBank to retract its steps. No say, why did they write this one now? Those guys were still in the prison. You get the point now. This is history. Now, VDM was arrested on Cyberstalking. What do you think? All right now. Just to show you, say, there were a lot of publications against this act, method against those journalists. This another one, street reporters. Now, body of journalists be these ones. They can't do press conference. What is the title run? GTBank's Cyberstalking case. GDJ decries incarceration of 4 journalists in Lagos. Hails the first team. The guide of digital journalists has voiced strong opposition to the continued incarceration of 4 journalists in Lagos, southwest of Nigeria, following allegations of cyberstalking by Segun Agbaje's Guarantee Trust Holding Company, GTCO, the parent company of Guarantee Trust Bank, GTBank. The journalists Roland Olunishiwa, Precious Eze, Olawale Rotimi, and Shehu Odulami are currently held at a correctional facility in Ikoyi. Okay? Speaking at the press conference, Mr. Opeyemi Daniel Adeoti, chairman of the GDJ, stated that while we acknowledge that being a journalist does not exempt one from the law, which is true, we strongly believe that nobody should be treated as if they are below the law, as our colleagues have been subject to. You get the point now. They call right. Addressing these actions taken by GTBank, Mr. Adeoti remarked, as an organization, we are aware that The entire ordeal faced by these journalists is at the behest of GTBank's management. He commended the Nigeria Union of Journalists, Ogun State Council, for urging its members to terminate their accounts with GTBank and announced that the GDJ would escalate this directive into a nationwide boycott. We intend to communicate with all our members to encourage them to follow this course of action as a means of protesting against the treatment of these journalists, Mr. Adeoti said. He also mentioned that GDJ had compiled a list of alternative banks and contact details to facilitate a smooth transition for its members. Just as Chidi talk say, we as customers and citizens, we have right to protest. Now they call the follow so say they want to terminate their account. This were part of the protest. Now the thing they see live now in Nigeria say, why you arrest VDM? People call they terminate their account. What do you not see? Now they see pattern say this is something that somebody benefited from before. They enjoyed punishing some people for talking about them online before, whether truth or false. That is why they repeat this thing. Now so I say. Settlement conditions. They have to settle. Otherwise, they for remain there. This class is not saying you should publish negative things, falsehood against anybody or organization. We are looking at the justice system in Nigeria. How they favor the powerful. People who get money, individual, politicians, corporation. People will be say they prefer to live in North Korea than Nigeria. They like that suppressive society. When we say that they deal with the common man. Because if not defamation, to carry the person to court, not arresting. Because we feel that you are influencer. Let's continue. Why people be say they steal money from Nigeria? They say they work free. E.g. Yaya Bello. Settlement conditions. Issued apology letters. That is them retracting defamatory statements. February 18, 2025 to GTCO, Agbaje, and GTBank. They committed to publish apologies in 3 national newspapers post charge withdrawal. Okay? Reputational penalty via public acknowledgement of wrongdoing. Those 4 journalists, now this one I free them. Now so the court release them from custody. Case struck out by Justice Faji, March 13, 2025 year, after settlement and charge withdrawal. As they concord like this, now the prosecutor say they don't settle the matter. Why the defendant's lawyer court say not true? They don't settle out of court. Now so the court strike out the case. Freed after 6 months, no conviction, fines, or further imprisonment. Remember, they pleaded not guilty when they arrested them. Let's continue. What do people expect than this kind of arrest and detection? People, they expect say 5 civil defamation lawsuit. Carry the person go court. No use your influence of law enforcement agents to deal with your opponent. People expect say GTBank they for issue public rebuttals. Person say your teeth long. You go say, see my teeth is short. Person say you thief money, say, see I no thief money. After you swam, you believe say what the person publish is wrong, you go publish your own. You use truth to counter misinformation, okay? Or financial disclosures, what people they expect to transparently counter misinformation. Because this one, when they do so, now like we must force you to say what you talk and lie. People expected that they should grant them bail promptly for non-violent offenses like this. Because now cyberstalking, no be say they kpai person or they steal money or they go run comot. So putting them in prison now like punishment for them. Conduct transparent investigations, sharing evidence publicly to justify actions and build trust. If you no enjoy something like this before, you no go try to repeat that. Be like say they no know the type of person where they mean this time. You know say they say every day for the thief, one day for the owner. They don't know say VDM without even saying anything. Ratters, they are everywhere. In short, this thing don't recruit more ratters. Don't solidify the base for the guy. What you want to say? I'm going to drop out for comment section. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Thank you.